Hello, it's Kris here in the 4 News Now First Alert Weather Center, back after a week being gone, a week during which you had temperatures in the lower 80s and rain. I guess I need to leave again because it's going to be really hot this week. I also would just like to say that I was in the Midwest visiting my husband's family in Indiana, and that is where they keep some humidity. It was humid. But if we were going to be humid here in the inland Northwest, the weather pattern that we're going to be experiencing this week would be the one to do it. Are you intrigued? Well, let's get on with it. Here are 4 things that you need to know about your weather. We do have a fair amount of clouds that are going to be streaming over the region for the next couple of days, possibly bringing some sprinkles along with them. That moisture is going to have to overcome extremely dry air at the surface for anything to survive the trip. Despite the clouds and the sprinkles, it's still going to be very hot. In fact, looks like the hottest weather of the month. Areas of smoke, obviously still a concern, particularly down in the LC Valley and in the Okanagan areas. Could get up to 100 degrees later this week. Believe it or not, we have not reached 100 in the month of July in Spokane. All of our extreme heat was in June. The hottest we've been so far this month has been 97. Monsoonal moisture this week. I've been watching it working its way up from the south, and that's usually where most of that monsoonal moisture is an issue. Monsoonal moisture works its way into the continental U.S. It's a seasonal reversal of winds caused by the very, very warm land over the desert southwest, the Four Corners region. That rising warm air creates an onshore flow, again a reversal of the winds that helps to bring up the moisture, and we are very often too far north to tap into any of that moisture. If we do, we are on the extreme northern edge of it, and that is where we're going to find ourselves, where we find ourselves right now, and we'll continue to find ourselves for the next couple of days. Here's a look at our satellite and radar. We have high pressure to our south and east. We're getting that clockwise rotation around it, which is scooping up some of that moisture and bringing it into the inland Northwest, mainly in the form of some high and mid-level clouds, but it's trying to sprinkle down on the LC Valley and the Palouse, portions of the southern panhandle as well. So expect to see those clouds again tonight and tomorrow, and that's going to keep our temperature from getting too awfully warm. It's going to keep our temperatures fairly mild overnight. Not a good thing if you don't have the air conditioning. We'll be down in the 50s and 60s in most locations overnight, 75 in Lewiston. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the 90s in most locations, 89 degrees in Pullman. Here's a look now at your planning forecast. 92 Tuesday, and we're gonna go to 94 Wednesday, 98 on Thursday. That would be the warmest day of the month, and then triple-digit heat to close out July. We are in the hottest time of the year right now. Now, you'll notice things start to taper off toward the end of the 7-day forecast, which is common because long-range forecasts want to drift back to climatology naturally in the computer models. But I would also like to point out that I was looking at the 8 to 14-day forecast, and which I do every day, but I've been off for a week, and I was shocked to see an increased chance of above average precipitation in the 8 to 14-day forecast. Wouldn't that be something? So stay tuned for that to actually show up in the forecasts. We can hope. Seems like a pipe dream right now. Anyway, good to be back. Hope that you are doing awesome. I have a fun surprise later this week in the weather department. I'm pretty excited about this, but I can't tell you anything about it. You'll just have to wait. But I will reveal more as the week goes on. See you later.